If you don't have these 5 character traits, do not start a business because you will struggle. Hi and welcome to my channel. My name is Majara, and if you're seeing this space for the very first time, you're welcome to this space. Please do well to like this video, subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to share this video to anyone that you think that this video might be helpful to. Before starting a business, it is important for you to develop certain personal character traits that can significantly influence the growth of your business, the success of your business. Yes, because business is not easy. So there are some characters that you need to develop or have for you to successfully run a business. And in this video, I'm going to be mentioning 5 of those characters that you need to have or develop before you start a business. So without wasting time, let's get into listing them. Now, the number one character trait you need to have or develop before you start a business is discipline. Yes, you need discipline. For you to run a successful business, you have to be disciplined. Discipline is very, very important in business. You cannot just do business anyhow because business is not easy. So you need to be disciplined when it comes to your business. In whatever thing you want to do in business, you need to have discipline. You need to develop this character trait before you start a business, or if you're already doing a business and you do not have this character, you need to develop it because you cannot take away discipline if you want to run a successful business. The number two character trait that you need to have is resilience. You need to be resilient for you to grow a successful business. Like I said again, business is not easy. You cannot want to run or grow a successful business and just be weak or give up every 5 minutes or every 1 minute. When something goes wrong, you're just weak, you're giving up. You need to be resilient. You need to have that character trait, that resilience to always push even when something is not going right. Resilience is very, very important if you want to grow a successful business. This character that you need to have or develop for you to grow a business, a successful business, is confidence. Confidence is very, very important because there's no way you want to start a business and you're not confident about what you're doing or what you're selling. You need to be confident in what you're doing or what you're selling. And the good thing is that you can always build confidence and build it gradually. You don't need to just automatically have confidence in one day, but you can build it and you can develop it, right? So you need to be confident. You need to show that you know what you're doing or you are confident in what you're selling for you to grow a successful business. It is very, very, very important. Number four character you need to develop for a successful business is adaptability. You need to be able to adapt because there's going to be changes. Business is not just something that is permanent. Maybe the way that something works today is going to be the way it will work in 3 years time. Or you need to be able to adapt to new things, to changes in the economy, in your line of business. When things are changing, you need to be able to adapt to changes. So this is very, very important if you want to run a successful business. You should be able to, adapt to changes when things are changing in the economy, in the line of business you're doing. Be able to adapt to that changes because some persons, they are just, when they are used to one thing, they find it hard to change. They find it hard to adapt to new things, but you need it if you need to run a successful business, right? Because change is permanent. There's always going to be changes. Now, your ability to adapt to that change is very, very important to grow your business. Now, the final character you need to develop or have for you to run a successful business, this one is very, very important, is patience. Yes. See, if you don't have patience, then you do not have any business with running a business. You need to be patient when it comes to business. Business is not easy. I will say this 1,001 times. Running a business is not easy. So you need to be patient, patient with yourself, patient with your business for it to grow because business can be shaky. Things might not go as planned, but for you to have that patience to continue to push is very, very important. Things might not go as planned sometimes. Changes might happen and all of that. So you just need to be patient with yourself and your business for it to grow. It might take months, it might take years for a business to grow. Do you have that patience? Do you have that patience? Because when it comes to business, it does not happen magically or it does not happen like magic in a day. So you need that character trait when it comes to business. You need patience, not even patience with your business or even with yourself, but even with your customers too, you need patience all round. So this is very, very important for you to grow a successful business. Important for you to grow a business, it takes a lot. It is not just for you to just buy goods and keep in your shop and think that everything would automatically work. You need these characters to actually grow your business. They are very important for you to be patient, be able to adapt, be resilient, be disciplined. When it comes to business, it is very important that you have these characters, because business will test you. There are some days that you feel like giving up. There are some days that you will not want to adapt to new things. There are some days that, but you need all these things for you to actually grow a successful business. Even if you're in business already and you're struggling and you can now identify that you're lacking some of these traits, you can start developing them. You can start developing them and grow your business. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you find it helpful. Do not forget to smash the like button, and also subscribe to this channel if you've not subscribed. Don't forget to leave any comment or question that you have in the comment section, and I'll see you in my next video. Also, share to anyone that you think that this video might be helpful to.